Nah, somebody got to be held accountable for this.
90% of the DNA on the gun belongs to an unknown male, and it's not Tory. Tory's jail call apology was about the drama of sleeping with two friends, not a shooting. Kelsey's story changed multiple times, then she admitted to lying under pressure. Megan's own timelines and injuries don't match the story of a shooting.
We gonna laugh, we gonna learn, but somebody got to be held accountable. What's good? What they do? It's your boy Purple Lips. Ain't broke no more. All praise to the Most High. Welcome back to the ABN movement. My boy Tory, man. My boy Tory team just found they just filed a new motion. And I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for this man. I hope that he get what he needs granted, because to be honest with you, I've been following this case from the beginning to the end. And honestly, it's a sad story to see how they changed the narrative. They used his lyrics against the man. They had done so much just to get him locked up. And I don't understand why. Who actually trusts the police when they get behind them? You know what I'm saying? Who trusts when they get inside a courtroom? You know what I mean? What's going to actually happen based on the narrative and what government is pushing at the time? Who knows what's going to happen with all these institutions, the FBI covering up these Epstein files and all this stuff? Who trusts these people? I don't. Man, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe before we get into this. Man, we're going to go ahead and watch DJ Akademiks break down these files real quick. Man, we're going to go ahead and call this the Tory Lanez files. You know what I'm saying? This is the Tory Lanez files. These ain't the Epstein files. These are the Tory Lanez files. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's covering up for somebody, and there's some kind of fishy stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and press that like button, subscribe, comment, leave your comments. If you disagree, if you agree with me, it don't matter. Just let me know what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Show love to your boy. We also gonna show another clip where it's an old interview where Tory Lanez was getting an interview while he was in jail, and he has said an important detail that none of us can deny is a fact.
Based on Anderson, also known as Tory Lanez, was convicted based on a flawed and incomplete narrative. Through Megan Pete's own words,
Facts,
police reports, and expert analysis, the facts suggest Tory Lanez did not fire the weapon and tried to stop the conflict. The case deserves to be reconsidered.
100%.
Evidence points to a different truth. Fact checklist. Meg told the police and doctors she stepped on glass, not shot. Video and officers confirmed Meg stepped on glass, not hit by gunfire.
Facts. That was 100% facts. Who remembers that first interview when Megan Thee Stallion talking about I stepped on glass?
Sean Kelly testified 2 women fought in the street. One fired first. Tory was still in the car. Kelsey tested positive for gunshot residue. Her DNA was never tested against the gun. Kelsey received rent free for a year after the shooting. Who paid and why? EJ said an object in the girl's luggage looked like a gun. Megan claimed that she spoke out in response to Tory, but the timeline proves she went public first. Tory's DNA was not found on the magazine, only 0.01% on the gun. Statistically, it's irrelevant. 90% of the DNA on the gun belongs to an unknown male, and it's not Tory. Tory's jail call apology was about the drama of sleeping with two friends, not a shooting. Tory has repeatedly said, "I would never do anything like this." No bullet fragment on the x-ray, no nerve damage, fractures, or joint trauma in Megan's medical records. Bullet fragments were lost, never presented at trial. Prosecutors misused Tory's rap lyrics, tattoos, and uncharged allegations to sway the jury. Kelsey's story changed multiple times, then she admitted to lying under pressure. Megan's own timelines and injuries don't match the story of a shooting.
Now, isn't that messed up? You know what I'm saying? This is a whole narrative. That's what's crazy about this whole thing. It's like a whole narrative behind this whole shit. Like, my boy, first she did come out with that first interview talking about she stepped on glass, and then she later on talking about she had tried to cover up for Tory Lanez and he shot him. But the evidence shows that there was never any bullet fragments that had to do anything with a gunshot anyway. So she had to actually step on glass. It had nothing to do with a gun. But somehow this was framed into a gun, and then the gunpowder went on Kelsey. So clearly she shot the gun. And then she had lied plenty of times on her timeline in court, This is ridiculous. This is crazy. I'm curious of how this got spent. Like, why was it so close? Why was it so close in our face, in their face? And he still was guilty. He's doing time right now. I feel bad for this dude. This man needs justice, man.
In her own words, I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they're saying that.
I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that.
Okay. Why are they saying that?
Why are they saying that?
Let's step into the truth. Glass or gunshot. Here's the following videos. Showed Meg Thee Stallion injured at the scene. She was stating she was cut by glass and not shot.
Yeah.
What's that? Do you think we're gonna go to jail? I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I really cannot go to jail. Okay.
Why would you go to jail?
I have that on my image. Okay. So how did that happen to you? Glass? Where?
Meg did say glass.
She said glass.
I have that on my image. Okay. So how did that happen to you? Glass? Where?
Where we were coming from. I'm not from there, so
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, she don't sound emotional. She don't sound nothing. Like, she just sounds like she just had a little situation and she don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? All she care about is just not getting arrested. Now, if they said she got arrested, she would have went, well, and told a whole little another story. You know what I'm saying? But since she's not getting arrested at this moment, she sounds like she don't give a fuck.
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
Oh, man. I mean, also.
Clear. Body cam footage. She definitely said she did not get shot.
100%. This the ABN movement. If you made it this far, I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and press that like button. And if you like the video, go ahead and join the movement. We post 4 times a week. This your boy Purple Lips. Ain't broke no more. Thank you.
Any evidence of any shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, what you've been told.
And then there's some cash over. Looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay, and then.
I'm getting at.
So what? If Meg was bleeding from the shooting, remember they drove off from the scene and they got pulled over later. There should be blood in the car.
Right.
If the police are investigating, they got to be able to use common sense. If they're saying that she got cut when they pulled her over and they said, "Get out of the car," and when she opened the door, a bottle falls, it breaks. She's barefoot. She steps on the bottle. That's how she's bleeding. Now, if there shouldn't be blood in the car, right? There shouldn't be blood in the car if she got cut with a bottle when she was coming out of the car, right?
Right.
Anyway. But the police are saying they believe that she stepped on a bottle coming out. So it looked like there was a broken bottle. I don't know if you see it. And it said right here. Oh, this is the bottle. Here's the bottle. Here's the bottle that's broken.
You're not showing the video or whatever, but they're not showing the video right there or whatever, but basically, if you saw the real video, you know what I'm saying, you saw that Megan Thee Stallion was stepping out the car and there was glass next to the car or whatever, and she stepped in on glass. All right, and I got some more footage right here, I'm about to show, which is basically an interview that they had just about a year ago with Tory Lanez while he was in jail, and listen to what he got to say. And this further proves that this further proves that he is telling the truth, and it's 100% facts with the evidence that they had thus far. Do y'all think Tory Lanez should be facing time right now? This is a little bit crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and dive a little bit deeper and show y'all a background interview where he was in jail just about a year ago.
What is the status of the case right now? I don't know how much you could talk about it, but I know we saw, I think you guys submitted for like factual innocence. Is that the word? And now the court is considering it. Can you give us like an update on where it's at?
All right, so I'll break this down so it can make more sense, because I know a lot of people were like confused about this, but this is what it is, right? And I want the viewer to just really, like, whoever you are, whether or not you're on the other side or you're on our side, or regardless, I just want us to think in just logical sense, okay? For real, just logical sense.
All right.
I'm in jail right now for 10 years. My crime that they charged me with is carrying a concealed firearm and assault with a semi-automatic, which is a handgun or whatever it is. As long as it's a new gun, it's a semi-automatic. As long as it don't got the revolver, it's labeled a semi-automatic. So they gave me 10 years because of the use of a firearm, assault with a firearm, right? So I wanted to just think here, and this is what our factual innocence writ that we sent to the appellate court was about. We said this, and our argument was this. Listen, if there is a man, America, just listen to this. If you are a person and you are being convicted and sentenced to 10 years in prison because of the use of a firearm, something needs to connect you to this firearm. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
Facts.
That sounds correct.
Something, in order for you to be guilty of this, something needs to connect you to this. Now, I need you to understand now my facts, not my opinion, not my theory, my facts. There is literally 4 contributors on this suspected gun. 90% contributor on this gun is a male, and the rest of the percentages of this gun are 2 females and another male. None of those 4 people are my DNA. So I am 100% excluded, not inconclusive like they said when I was in trial.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm 100% excluded from this gun when it comes.
Even if it's inconclusive, that's still not conclusive to get him convicted. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up. Somebody please call 911. Like, for real, on the court system. You know what I'm saying? Please call 911. Please, because I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That's not absolute. You know what I'm saying? You don't got his DNA on there. So that's messed up.
To DNA. It said excluded from this gun when it comes to DNA. My fingerprints are 100% excluded from the magazine, from the gun, from the bullets, from anything that has to do with this gun.
Right.
Cedars-Sinai Hospital, with the help of LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department, for those who don't understand the abbreviation, together, they have put on my discovery that we have lost the bullet fragments. Well, if you
That's still not conclusive.
Then you can't even attach this gun
exactly
to the alleged bullets that allegedly hit the victim.
Man, when you're right, you're right. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all need to tell me you don't even have. Number one, you don't have the DNA. You have 100% excluded person off of DNA.
100%.
You have a person that has literally 0 handprints on this gun, on the magazine, on any of the bullet casings or chambers. You don't even have the bullets to match to this gun. To say that these bullets were even shot out of the
That's
gun
crazy.
that you guys supposedly recovered. And then on top of that, the gun itself is sealed.
Wow.
So we can never ever grab the gun and do any retesting.
At all.
They made sure to seal the gun so that there would be no retesting on this gun.
That is crazy.
And we put these things in and said, hey, like, we're factually innocent due to these facts. The court said, you know what?
What facts though? Everything is inconclusive. Did y'all hear anything conclusive? Y'all don't have the fingerprints on nothing that has to do with it. Y'all got his DNA on nothing. His fingerprints that has to do with nothing. Gunpowder that has to do with anything. And then the gun, y'all gonna go ahead and put it up so you can never use it again for a case, for the court system, for the court evidence. What is this? What is this? Frame, man. This is a frame. That was all new. That was an old interview, you know what I'm saying? But clearly, what y'all think of this, man? This is like, my problem is, you know, like when people are taught to never question the courts and the media and the bank and the schools and the government systems, the religions, you know what I'm saying? They all grow up dependent instead of being empowered. And I just don't understand how we can look over stuff like this. Like, this is right in front of our face. This case happened right in front of us. A lot of people chose sides. You know, a lot of women were mad at men. Men were mad at women. You know what I mean? A lot of people are mad at Megan Thee Stallion right now. You know what I'm saying? I even feel some type of way about Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Only because of this framing thing. You know what I'm saying? It put us all in an uncomfortable situation because it's like, you could obviously see the truth, but at the same time, y'all gonna go ahead and convict this man with inconclusive evidence? That is just wild to me. Here's the Purple Up breakdown. Hey man, accountability before excuses. Ain't broke no more spiritually, mentally, and systematically. This the Ain't Broke No More movement. We building brick by brick. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.